For all three of you, please, Glenn Dreyfus with Davy Jones Locker Room in Seattle. When you're the two-time defending champions, how do you stay hungry?
Yeah, I think that's the definition of a competitor. I think we want to win every single night, and obviously wanted to bounce back after night one. And but we know it's a long season, and you don't win or lose everything in one game. So we just try to stack points on top of each other, and I think that's just being a competitor.
Coach Murray, Como News here in Seattle. Good question. Locked in what you had to do, getting the win, but this was the largest attendance for a women's hockey game in a U.S. arena. That's obviously special for you to be a part of it. What did it mean to you all to be a part of that history today?
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to play in a U.S.-Canada game here a few years ago. Nick was as well, and it was a great crowd there. So we knew once this market was announced, they're going to have a great fan support. They've supported their women's sports across all the other women's leagues that they have here. So it's exciting. Like, it's fun to play in buildings like this that fans are engaged, they're loud. I think it's great that, again, a new team is setting a new record, and it's fun to see all of the other markets in the U.S. especially compete to try to kind of one-up that mark. And even if it's not the crowd cheering for you, it's still fun to play in front of a sold-out arena.
Any other questions?
Erica Ayala with Black Rosie Media. Coach, I wanted to come to you for this one. It seemed like at times Seattle was making it difficult for you to exit and really cut through that neutral zone. What did you see your team being able to do to be effective and start getting things going offensively?
Well, I think they're a big physical team. They're trying to clog it up, the neutral zone, obviously, and keep us to the outside. So, sometimes it's not always pretty. We're a high-skilled team. We want to make plays, but it's not always. Sometimes the chip or the easy play is the best play. So sometimes it takes us a little time to get that through our heads, that sometimes just chipping pucks ahead will create offense. Maybe not there, but as long as, like Kelly said, we stack shifts together and get going, it'll help us in our offense.
Kind of in a similar vein, Kelly, for you, just dealing with some of the D on this team. Obviously, the Torrent have a seemingly loaded blue line. I know they're new. I'm not asking you to give them any tips or anything, but just what do you think is going to make them so difficult to play against this year?
On the Seattle side?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they play physical. They have some great skaters in the back end as well. The players that have played with a lot of experience across different leagues and have had success across their different hockey experiences as well in college and internationally. So I think it's just, again, especially with the expansion teams, I think it's just finding time to gel, right? I think that's something we all felt in the very first year of the league, as you're trying to figure out, you have your people on paper, but then what does that feel like and look like on the ice? So I think it's with every team. You're just trying to figure out, again, for us especially as well, like our team looks fairly different than last year. So how does that, translate from paper to on the ice? And I think it just kind of takes a little bit of time.
All right, if no further questions, thank you for being here. Safe travels.